Hi there. Welcome to another guitar review. This one is of a fantastic Gibson Southern Jumbo. It's a modern classic. Even though it doesn't say that, I'm going to say that it is. Okay, so let me go through normal style, piece by piece. Headstock. Some kind of mother of pearl, says Gibson, and it's got that, I don't know what you'd call it, 2-screw truss rod cover. It has nickel tuners, Grover tuners, as you can see. Personally, I'd like to put gold ones on there. I can't remember what the spec of the nut is. I think it's tusk, which is plastic by any other name. Fingerboard has got those what they call parallelogram inlays in there. It's rosewood. It's 1.72 inches wide, which is pretty wide. I like 43mm wide, which is just slightly less, I think 1.69, and you do notice it. It's not as much as a classical style guitar, but you do notice the width. It's got binding down the side of the fingerboard, which I really like. That's one of the stepped up features from the J45. If you're watching this, you probably know that the history of the Southern Jumbo is that this was a souped up J45, same building materials, same guitar, just with more fancy styling, so that's why it's got the parallelograms, fingerboard binding, etc. I don't know what else the etc. is. It's the neck is pretty chunky in the hand, and in fact on the modern classic they're supposed to have a big sky radius on the edge of the fretboard. That means just a little bit of curve, around the edge. I can't notice it myself, but there again, it is nice. And again, modern classic style by Gibson was supposedly that they would not stick to the vintage specifications of everything, but put in features that a modern player would appreciate. Okay, let's move on. The heel there, I don't know what you'd call that, but it's one that doesn't stick out very much. It's got binding all the way around the back. It's plain cream, but oh no, it's not plain. It's got a little bit, sorry, focus again. It's got a little bit of, a few layers of binding there. Let's go round down to the body. Pick guard, I suppose you'd call that tortoiseshell. I think the pick guard's really nice. I think everything about this guitar is really nice. It's that classic sunburst, very tight and uniform grain, I would say. Rosewood bridge. Again, I think I'm going to guess that the saddle is made of plastic tusk, but it's compensated, as you can see, on the B string. Don't think anything fancy about the pins, they're just standard. Of course, the main feature, the main reason I got this guitar is it has a 24 3/4 scale length, which makes everything just a little bit easier to reach, and the strings just a little bit more slack, tiny amount. But it feels good to me. Okay, let's play. Okay, back again. Now this, I spent quite a while looking for this guitar, so let's tell you a bit about the background. Basically, the rear is made of mahogany. Most dreadnoughts would be rosewood back, and that's a Martin thing. So Martin is traditionally spruce top, rosewood back. These are traditionally spruce top and mahogany back. You do get a different sound. I'm not somebody who believes in all of that stuff about you can hear the material of the bridge pin. Not to be controversial, but you can hear the difference in the sound of this, whether it's the body shape, and that's the other thing to mention, of course, it's the slope shoulder body shape. So a Martin would come up bigger up here. This one comes in a little bit narrower down here, and personally I find it really fantastic for comfortably sitting in a chair. I had a Martin style Dreadnought before, but it was too big. So with regard to the sound, I'm not sure how well you can hear that through my camcorder, but if it were a Martin there would be a shimmery, airy sound. This is a much more direct and woody sound, I would say. So, all in one take, so there's going to be a lot of mistakes here. Now I've put Martin custom light strings on here, so I think that means they're 11s. And I do actually get a little bit of fret buzz if I hit it really hard. You get a little bit of fret buzz, but I prefer it like that because you get a really nice low action all the way up the fingerboard, and of course easy to play. Okay. Loads of room on the fingerboard for clear finger picking, I think anyway. Now that's the nice thing about this guitar is you've got loads of that nice little high end. And then, if you want to play it hard, so you get loads of bottom neck chug. And for a bit of bar chord strumming, it's just fantastic. There you have it. Gibson Southern Jumbo. For me, everybody's choice is personal, but for me, this is a wonderful guitar. Thank you.